Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, right off the bat we got High Priestess, Six of Cups, and the Emperor. High Priestess, Six of Cups. Looks like somebody's tapping in Aries and Pisces energy. Somebody's tapping in to a past life. Alright. The challenge is the Ten of Swords. So something has reached a painful permanent ending. Someone's confused about love. So this could be somebody confused about love between an Aries and a Pisces, or it is an Aries and a Pisces that are no longer engaging in conversation, because swords are about communication and thoughts. Somebody's thinking something's over, or knowing something's over with the High Priestess energy. Eight of Swords, the Hermit, the High Priestess. Wow. So in the most recent past, somebody was stuck in solitary energy. There could be the High Priestess, Eight of Swords, strength to love anyway, because they're getting what's fair to them. Okay, so we have an Eight of Swords here. Now this could be the Aries energy that's stuck. I don't know. We have Virgo with the Hermit, High Priestess, Leo energy, the strength to love again and be fair. Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Someone has to be fair to somebody because of an ending. Could be a divorce, could be it's a painful permanent ending to a love situation, because somebody's holding on to a wish. Four of Pentacles to the Star. I feel like that's you. I feel like you held true to yourself, no matter what anybody else was doing here, and for having unconditional love for someone. Is bringing in some sort of financial generosity. Okay. I think you left something behind and let something be painfully over, because and it's like, I love you anyway, but no, I want what's fair to me. And I think you outmatched or outweighted somebody. Don't know. Immediate future. What's in the immediate future? Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Fool card. Someone could be depressed about your work because they were trying to not be fair. They were trying to not give you what they what they owe you. But you took a leap of faith anyway. You took what you had and you went for it anyway, despite an emotional loss. There is some sort of emotional loss here, and the end of some sort of communication. You decided to hang on to something that has to do with the Eight of Pentacles. Your work. And it seems like there's a whole lot of people upset about that. Hopes and fears. Or no. Factors affecting situation. My bad. Three of Cups. So there's at least 3 people involved here. I feel like there's more than that, but it's like a whole group that did something very hasty, and now they don't have a choice because you're not juggling, you're figuring stuff out. Somebody's really upset about that. Really upset about that. Because you're getting something that's fair to you. Outside influence. The Death card. 3 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this ending is happening with this group or these people because you're the Queen of Pentacles and your ships are coming in. So, very positive reading, but there is definitely some sort of painful permanent ending happening with a masculine or a masculine energy. Probably somebody who wanted to be your boss, but you told him no. You had this, you got this, whatever this is. Oh goodness. Let's see what all fell out here. Oh gosh. So the hopes and the fears here is the 7 of Wands, the King of Wands. You blocked some sort of 5 of Wands competition. I told you I feel like there's more than 3 people here. You moved on to calmer waters. They were hoping that you weren't going to be able to do this with the Ace of Pentacles, some sort of brand new beginning in finances. And now somebody can't sleep because they can't rest. This is 3 of Wands and the 4 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you didn't give this person give these people what they wanted, because you moved on to something more abundant. Oh, nose is itching. It's the 9 and 10 of Cups. Like I said, I feel like you're getting some sort of wish fulfillment here, and there's a whole bunch of people pissed off about that. What's the final outcome here? Page of Cups. The Sun. A long overdue apology. They can't move until they fix this. They can't do anything until they fix this, because I feel like even though they thought nobody seen them, trying to possibly ruin you in some way, bring death and destruction to your life in some way, it didn't happen because you kept persevering, you kept moving forward. And now they can't do anything because they have to take responsibility for what they did. Got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, his nose is itching. I thought I saw the Ten of Wands too. Where did it go? There it is, over there. Yeah. So, you ain't playing with these people. You done packed your bags and moved on. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're getting some sort of new offer that's allowing you to leave some sort of situation behind that was just playing in your energy. I feel like you did your own little bibbity bop here. Something that has to do with your career. What is this Emperor about, Spirit? What is this Emperor about? Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, Four of Cups. Okay. So, 44 could be significant. Somebody could be 44. But this is somebody still holding on to a wish fulfillment, which has to do with marriage, a home. That they didn't see something here. They didn't see the Ten of Cups. They didn't see wish fulfillment. So if this was a contract of some kind, it's null and void. King of Wands. Yeah. Whoever this person is, this King of Wands could be an Aries. This is over. Because they've been blocked. Or you blocked them. I feel like you left a whole bunch of people behind because you knew they were out to do some stuff and you didn't want any part of it. Got an extra card in here that don't belong. Hold on. Let's see what it is. Ah, Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups. Ah. So the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, it's in the Eight of Swords because of the Seven of Wands, because they've been blocked. They have no way of getting to you. And my guess is because the Most High made sure of it. With the Ten of Pentacles here, they were after some money. They were after your inheritance or something that has to do with your money. They were fighting over it. Like I said, it's something to do with your career. Somebody's fighting over your money because they wanted you to choose them. And you made your choice. Five of Swords, Tower. You chose to fight for something to believe in. Give me something to believe in. And in doing so, you brought a Tower Scorpio energy to this Five of Swords. To these people that were possibly talking smack about you. It's like you won the fight, but at what cost? You won the fight because of your Ace of Cups. Because you chose to love even though people were not very nice to you. Wheel of Fortune, immediate future. Two of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Whatever this is that these people are all upset and butthurt about, it's going to happen fast. And it's something that you were always destined to do because the Wheel of Fortune is all about karma. So whatever these people tried to do to your career, it failed. And now it's bringing in an equal give and take with the Knight of Swords, which is quick, very swift communication. Factors affecting the situation is the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. See, you're getting something you want, especially where fairness is involved. Something has to be made fair. And these people, that's why they're so upset, because and they're stuck because you're not allowing them in your energy. You have closed that curtain, shut that window, closed that door, and now they're in the Eight of Swords because of the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like this is somebody who's getting something taken away from them because you stood in your ultimate power. Like I said, I feel like you pulled your own little bibbity bop here because you knew what was coming. Death energy, okay? You knew, as a high priestess, you knew that this was on its way. Outside influence. You knew that somebody was going to have to pay the ultimate price with their, could even be a life, a literal life. This person, one of these people, is extremely in love with you and watching everything that you do in your business. In your business, big time. But you've already blocked them. And somebody can't get any sleep, they can't get any rest, because you chose love over everything else. You chose love, the Ace of Cups. Said that. Over everything that they were trying to throw at you. I feel like you even though, the competition was harsh, they had to move on because they were blocked from your energy. Like I said, you could have did some kind of protection spell or just cut a bitch. The Queen of Swords is the truth and nothing but the truth. And the Queen of Cups is nothing but love. So the truth about love, somebody's having to face that fact. You always knew what that was. Someone tried to unalive you and get you to stop doing what you were doing. And it's not happening because you stuck up for yourself. You get Seven of Wands here like 3 times. And that's what's bringing in the Ten of Pentacles. Getting some sort of lie was something about your purity. Temperance energy. I just posted something about that, the 25th path in Sandalphon. 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. You balanced out your energy. 10 of Wands tells me that you moved or you left or you just can't compete where they don't compare because they were all out of whack and you stayed balanced. Even if you had to do it by yourself. I feel like you did have to do something by yourself here. All by yourself. Because you couldn't trust any of these people. And they are really, really, really upset because their whole gig is ruined. Because you decided to love yourself and, See? The Temperance energy is not ruined. 10 of Swords in reverse. It's not ruined. Because of your balance. Because of your mixing of 2 different energies together and making them one. And somebody's stuck, but they got to come out of hiding. Hermit in reverse. Something's not over. But it looks like there was a whole bunch of people trying to destroy something here. An Ace of Cups, a Ten of Cups, a Nine of Cups, a Nine of Pentacles. They're looking at something from a different perspective because of your purity, because you were true blue, because you're an earth angel. Yeah, there's some sort of offer coming in, but I feel like it's a very nervous offer. Very, like I said, somebody's not confused. The King of Pentacles is not confused, but they're stressed because they think you're going to walk away. Now the ending here, it's still open, so whether you walk away or not, I mean, that's going to be up to you. But I got 88. I do feel like you're walking away from being stuck in the past, but somebody else here is worried about their past actions. They got the swing for you, do they? They've already got somebody that they're dealing with right now. That's coming to a close. They're walking away from it and being fair to you because somebody put you in a competition that you probably didn't even know you were part of. Oh, the Star, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so this person's making a very swift decision, but they're really nervous. They're really, I'm feeling like really nervous about approaching you. They're afraid you're going to walk away when you find out what they've been doing behind the scenes. Like I said, it's all coming out in the open. The Hermit card in reverse. Everything's coming out in the open. Everything this King of Pentacles may have done to a Temperance energy. Your purity was questioned, and they didn't find anything on you. Yep. They tried to. Ooh, did they ever try to? Expectation. Adjudication. Being let off the hook for sudden wealth. In a legal matter that has to do with what you worked so hard for. And there's a King of Pentacles here, or an Emperor that has to let go because you worked for this. You busted your butt for this, and you did it all by yourself. Like I said, pulled your own little bibbity bop here, and all you had to do was keep your head down and keep moving. And the karmic wheel is spinning in the immediate future, and somebody's really upset because you are going to get everything that you deserve. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married. Somebody feels like you took their place. So they're watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting. They're trying to blame you. Whoever this third party is that was interfering with this person's decision. Not today, Satan. Not any other day. They ain't even dealing with this person no more. Because even though they probably unconditionally love this person, now with the Ten of Cups, it could be family. There is some codependent obsession here that they're walking away from. Could be a literal addiction, like they were drinking too much. That's what was keeping them cloudy. And now they're very crystal clear about where they're going to put their energy. Well, whether that be money or love. Very clear about where they're going. They're not dealing with the third party anymore. I think they I think they were spying on them, and to see if they were true blue, and they wasn't true blue. They were trying to create a painful permanent ending for a high priestess here. And they believed everything this person said because they were under some sort of substance, like alcohol. I'm getting alcohol heavily. Message, communication records, call records, instant messaging. Like I said, somebody's got some kind of proof about this third party interaction, and now they're walking away from it because they've got, they're running away. Run, Forrest, run. They're getting away, keeping away from this third party because an elder, lost loved one, gave them the skivvy here. It helped them find the evidence that they needed to walk away. Now they're looking at you like a totally different energy. They gave something up. Now this could be new love with the Ace of Cups. Yep. They could have found out that this person was trying to sacrifice you for a material gain. It's a clown. They found out that they were... Okay, so this person pretended to be a Queen of Cups and pretended to be pure. And it was all a performance. It was camouflage. They were laughing at you, trying to take revenge for something that you may not even known you were a part of, because, or maybe you knew, but you kept it to yourself because the High Priestess keeps things on the hush hush. Could be Scorpio, because the High Priestess knows but doesn't tell. Adapt, accommodate, compensate, and balance. Yeah, it has to be. This clown has to answer for what they did, and they have to balance the situation out, because whatever belongs to you is yours. You have mastered it. You've mastered some sort of crown here. And whoever was involved in this is now, they're hauling ass. They're running away. They're like, I gotta get away from this clown. They're gonna get caught. And I don't want to be anywhere near this person when they get caught. Like I said, I feel like whoever this King of Pentacles is, they were spying on possibly their own mate or their own relationship. And they found out, not only did they find out they were after you, but they found out that they were also involved with other people, like maybe even a close friend of theirs. Yeah, a private relationship. Somebody was very promiscuous is being kicked to the curb because there's some sort of recording, some sort of evidence that was investigated, and they see this person was putting on a show. Yeah, betrayed, caution, betrayed, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. And this person's expecting a new beginning because they're tired of the drama. They just want to leave it all behind. I can't blame them. I mean, that's a lot of toxicity going on there. It's like somebody found out the truth about the person that they were with, and they found out that not only were they with them, but they were with other people, and they were all trying to come after you because maybe you and this person was supposed to be together. I don't know. We got the Philosopher and Actramus. So somebody, like I said, somebody figured something out through some sort of investigation here, and your this is protected. There may be like an emotional sadness to it, because it's like you stuck to your guns even though you knew all of this was going on behind the scenes. And that's what's going to be revealed to, I guess, the world. It's going to be like everybody's going to know what this person did. And whoever they were attached to is running away from them before it happens. Alright, we got Octramus for your advice. It said, integrate the higher vibrations within your work and life. Something to do with your career, baby. Okay, Octramus connects with the Arcturian civilization, the peacekeepers of the galaxies. This beautiful dragon announced himself to me by stating, I am the dragon Octramus of the 7th golden ray dimension. I am kin to the Atlantean dragons, who were 7th dimensional, but chose to work with the 5th dimensional beings of Atlantis and oversee the raising of their vibration to the 7th dimension. If Octramus has joined the reading today, heed his words. The time has come for you to begin integrating with the 7th dimensional golden ray energy and initiate the process of anchoring its frequency into your being. This will enable you to shift the old layers of 3D energy and release it naturally. It heralds the next phase of your incredible journey. Wheel of Fortune. Holding a clear vibration allows us to view the world without judgment, be at ease with ourselves, and let go of negativity. By accepting Octramus into your life, you are acknowledging that you are ready to shift old DNA coding and integrate the higher vibrations into your life. So no longer feeding the beast. You're no longer feeding the beast. You're no longer feeding your... Even though there, like I said, there is some emotional loss that comes with this, you're no longer feeding the lower vibrational energies of the betrayal and the fake putting on a show and all these promiscuous energies that have been trying to invade your privacy, trying to figure out who you're in a relationship with. It ain't none of their business, because, like I said, somebody definitely got kicked to the curb here because they were fake, they were false, and they were a whole ass clown trying to sacrifice you for their financial gain, and they got found out because their person investigated them. Their person thought that was their 2 of Cups until they did this investigation and then found out otherwise. And now they ran so far away. They're taking off. They're like, I gotta adjust the situation before it comes back to bite me in the ass. And that's what they did. So if this person comes towards you, I feel like their offer is authentic, because they have released something and fallen in love with your energy. Whether that's falling in love with you or just your energy and your strength. Your strength. The strength of the High Priestess. Like I said, could be a Virgo, could be a Pisces, could be a Leo. In the most recent past, they were in the 8 of Swords, stuck in their head about it. They're not anymore. And they coming to make things fair. That's about time. About time. Alright, my darlings. Well, those are your messages. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share. And I will see you soon. Bye.